The next guest, he was one of the first people who helped me out on this show. He came up and did a little thing on his side. Now he's got his own little Netflix special. Give it up for Kavin Jay, y'all!
I travel around the world doing comedy now. I went to Europe and I found out I'm not that big. I went to America, I found out I'm a medium. I had to shop in Baby Gap. Flying in airports is so difficult. I know I'm a brown man with a beard, but use a bit of common sense. Have you ever seen a fat terrorist? This to America. But first, McDonald's. If you're a terrorist, they believe if they martyr themselves, they get 72 virgins in the afterlife. What if you're a female terrorist? 72 virgin men? That's not a reward, you know. That's a punishment, right? You guys remember dial-up internet? You don't know pain until you've had dial-up internet. Toot. Toot, 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 toot. Ding, 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 ding. Sounds like you're molesting a Decepticon, you know.
Alright, once again, Kavin Jay, everybody. He's got a Netflix special. The thing is, I have to say is, for those of you who don't understand what I said earlier, that he actually helped us out. When we first did the show, I pushed him into a corner and then suddenly he did one little 5-minute special for me, and he also didn't know he was going to do it.
Yeah, if you go to the Your MCP, I don't know if it's still there.
It's still there, it's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
It's a little upskirt camera which
like,
had one. He put the camera on a small table.
We've improved.
And it was shooting up at me, and I'm doing stand up for 5 minutes. The proper, I watched that again. I'm like, yo, the camera angle.
Hey, dude, we've improved lah.
Okay lah, slightly better.
And speaking about improvements, did you know at that time you're going to have a Netflix special here?
No, I didn't know. I did. Look, you see, here's what people ask me all the time. What's next after Netflix? What they don't understand is that, look, 12 years ago when I started comedy and started doing this, I didn't. If you tell me then that I would have a Netflix special, I'll slap you. If you told me 6 months ago that I'm going to have a Netflix special, I will slap you also.
Serious?
Because this is the end game.
Then right? Now what?
If you ask me then what was the end game, I would say having a international special go out on TV so that everybody can watch. And at that time it was HBO, Comedy Central. Right now Netflix is the new home of comedy. So and it happened. And now do what? I also don't know. I don't know what to do.
Depression.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not joking about depression, but
I go through depression as well. A lot of performers go through. This. I wouldn't say just this thing. It's actually scientific. Where we fake happiness so much on stage that your brain tells you, oh, you don't need happiness anymore. No need lah.
Okay, I got a question for you. Do you still? Because before this, to go on stage, you have to have the balls and you have to know that you're funny to go up and do it.
Yes.
Now, do you think you're funny?
I hope so.
Because now got Netflix special pressure, right? Extra pressure.
A bit pressure. But I think it's easier a little bit because I don't have to prove to people I'm funny.
Oh, okay. So
I don't have to do the extra work. I just have to show up. Oh, this guy's funny. I just have to. My opinions has to go out there.
Okay.
Right? I think now they're looking for something deeper than jokes, which is the hard part.
That's why you lost hair.
Lost hair. pull out everything.
Hey, dude, I want to know. So, I saw your Instagram. You've got a free coffee.
I got a free coffee.
Anything more free coming your way?
I got free beard oil also.
Oh, that's all.
Which is okay. If you've seen my Netflix special, all three of you, if you've seen it, you will notice my beard shimmering.
Yes.
Right? Because what happened was just before the show, I took a shower. I put beard oil, and then I lepa for a while. And then I had to wait like a long time before I went on.
Right.
So then I couldn't remember whether I put beard oil or not. So I put another round. Right? And then just before I went on, I thought. One more lah. So
just
because. So I went out and I obviously didn't notice anything. I was just doing my stuff. Yeah. And then I saw the final cut. I'm like, oh my god, I may have overdone the coconut oil.
It's like grease lightning on the beard.
Yeah, exactly. It was like people from the US, people from Canada, people from UK are messaging me like, what product do you use on your beard? It looks so cool.
Really?
Yeah. They thought I put glitter
Tell them same thing 3 times.
Yeah lah. Coconut. I overdone it in the coconut oil lah.
It's
That's
okay. We all.
Amma's recipe lah.
We always over. Hey, dude, do you know your numbers? Can you see your numbers?
I don't know my numbers, but the social media feedback is phenomenal.
Right.
Like it's weird because 90% of my feedback is from overseas.
Oh.
Like it's weird because Harith got a lot of love for Malaysia.
Of course.
Faz, coming from Singapore, also he's got a lot of love from Singapore.
Right.
I got a lot of love from the US and Canada, which is weird.
Because you talked about terrorists.
I would like to think it's deeper than that lah, JJ.
No, I'm just but the thing is, after you tell them that the US like you, the Malaysians will like you, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt. I'm sure all 4 Malaysians have seen Netflix special.
Bro, why Singapore? Was it your idea or their idea?
No, it was a budget issue.
So one shot, same place.
Yes, basically we shot 2 in 1.
So those people sitting there sat in for.
I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
Between us.
Between us.
So basically, what happened was the budget was that they only could shoot for 1 night. Right.
So one shot.
So basically, same venue, same audience. And if you look closely,
you see
the audience shot, you look Harith Iskandar sitting in the same place and not laughing for both.
Hey, what is going on?
Just saying.
Hey, wait, I want to know one thing. I've always wanted to ask this about stand-up comedy.
Right.
Do you come up with the name of the show after the show is done or before the show is done?
Before.
Before. So you planned the Everybody Calm Down.
No, you see, this is another story.
Everybody
Calm Down was a working title that I put because I always say that. You always say that too. You said that like 15 times before I came on. Right? Everybody Calm Down is something I always use. And a friend of mine who is a comic from Canada said, hey, you should name your special Everybody Calm Down. I liked it. So I just used it as a working title until we find a better title.
Right.
But when Netflix saw the working title, they loved it.
And then
I'm like, okay, fine, we stick with that.
Because I was always curious because I've seen a lot of stand-up, they have got the name, but they only mention the name like once. Like I've seen Trevor Noah stand-up, it's like I'm afraid of the dark. He just mentioned I'm afraid of the dark once. So I was always wondering whether that was a big plan or it's just like by the way.
But okay, you have to understand that Trevor Noah's Afraid of the Dark was not the fact that he was afraid of the dark.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a metaphor for the fact that you're afraid of dark people.
Oh, it's deeper lah.
You have to cut through the onion lah, JJ.
I see.
Don't just look at the jokes.
I want layer cry, really laughing, really enough lah.
No lah, I mean it's usually what happens is there's a deeper layer to what we talk about.
Right.
There's no deeper layer to my special. It's Everybody Calm Down because the reason I named it Everybody Calm Down for 2 reasons, right? One is it's a reflection to me because I need to really calm down because there's a Netflix special is happening.
Yes.
I need to calm down. And second of all, look at the world today.
Yeah.
I think everybody needs to calm down.
I don't believe we censored it.
Oh, you don't need to censor. No need. Calm the freak down. Wait, it's politics.
No, I didn't say. I said for crying out loud.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, for crying out loud. Okay, dude. So, do you get people now going up to you? I saw that joke. Now tell that joke. Like over and over again.
Not really.
Not really.
I get a lot of people who haven't seen my. Like I did a show in Thailand, in Bangkok, right? And they invited me to come and do a show, and the ticket was my Netflix screen. Right? I seen on Netflix, and I sold out the venue. It was only a 80-seater, but I sold out.
Perspective,
yes.
Full.
And I came on and everybody was excited, like, because the MC introduced me, like, he's got his own Netflix special, everybody clapped, right? I came on, like, how many of y'all have watched the Netflix special? 2 hands. What? 2 hands.
Hey, but now you got street cred. I mean, Netflix cred.
Yeah, I got the Netflix. In fact, so much so that a friend of mine from Zimbabwe had shared that trailer that I did, and the people who run the Haifa Comedy Festival in Zimbabwe saw that trailer and they went like, okay, I want this guy.
So you're going to go to Zimbabwe?
I'm going to Zimbabwe for a show in May.
Do they speak with the clicks? Those are the click people.
No,
right?
they don't speak Xhosa. Right? Xhosa. They don't speak that. Zimbabwe is a different language.
Okay.
South Africa is where they speak that language. Yes. Which I am going as well after Zimbabwe because it's nearby.
Yeah. That's very cool. Very cool. So so watch him because the exclamation is
Stop, JJ. Stop. Just don't be that guy, JJ.
I won't be.
Don't be.
Okay, dude. How do people? how do people get in touch with you? You just said that people are going around. Do you have a manager, or people can just call you?
No, I do have a manager, but they can definitely reach me through my Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram page at Kavin Jay. All of them.
Yeah, J is just Jay, not just one letter J and then go where the.
And Kavin is Kavin, huh?
Not Kevin.
Not PraKsh.
Hey, okay. Before I let him go, if only ask both of them if you meet them to take out their IC and see their IC pictures.
Yeah.
You look exactly the same.
No, okay. This is what happened. Right? There's another comedian photographer called Prakash Daniel.
Yes.
Who also has a beard.
Yes.
Okay. The only similarity we have is a beard and maybe hair at one point.
Holy crap! Suddenly light came on.
I know, right?
It's like out of nowhere. It's like God came up.
It's Prakash's flash. So okay, basically that's the only similarity we have. But 7 people have actually congratulated him for his Netflix special. While I'm standing there, like I'm there, They walked past me and went, "Hey, congratulations for your Netflix special." I'm like, I'm right here. Okay, just
everybody calm down.
No, I calm down.
Hey, give it up for Kavin Jay. Dude, thank you so much. Dude. Once again, get in touch with him, and then the champion will. Who's that playing with the light up there, lah? Is it God trying to?
I don't know. It just came on, like suddenly, like oh, let me sign some light.
Yeah, that's right, like that.